Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Strawberry Patches podcast. My name is Marina. I'm coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand. Today we are at the beautiful sunny Takapuna Beach, and this episode is going to be about the new website that is finally launching, a new wool shop that is opened in Parnell, and of course some of the crafty stuff that I've been working on and some life updates at the end of it. So thank you very much for joining me. I'd be very happy if you hit the like button or subscribe, and let's start. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is some finished objects that I've finally done. One of them is the lovely striped socks. Yay! When I get home, I'm going to just insert the picture. And I've been working a lot on my shawls as well. So, I'm just going to probably insert that here. So I would like to talk about my finished project with leaves in my Bali handmade hand-dyed bag from Bali. And as you can see, I have the very first and only pin that I have from the Lupine Wool Co., the new yarn shop that opened. Finally finished my crazy colored socks. I never block them, but they look pretty fine on my legs. I knitted them for myself, so they are my size, 38. The next thing I want to show you is a swatch that I did from my hand-dyed yarn. As you remember in the previous episode, I dyed up some speckly yarn. And look at that. I love this yarn. I love the twist in this yarn. I love how soft it feels and the way my specs looking. So I'm still looking for the project for it. Next to it, as you can see, is my huge Find Your Fade. And this is where I was last time. This is how much I've done. Quite a lot. So what happened here is I've been playing with different colors and I reknitted it, and I decided that after this, it looks gray, but actually it's like jeans color. It's not true on the camera. Seriously, it looks gray. It's blue. Anyway, maybe in my Instagram pictures you will see that better. So I wanted to introduce after this color more of a green one with yellow, but it was a bit warm and I decided that the rest of it is kind of cold colors. So I went along with the next color, which is this beautiful teal, more like mint. And I realized that I still have a lot to knit, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the Wool Fest and try to find something that probably would be white or whitish with specks. I talked to Kathy from the Gumtree Gully Alpacas, and she has some yarn that I have an eye on. I will just have to look. And the last sweep for today is my Winter on My Mind shawl, which I didn't work much on, but that's my progress. And I have this beautiful kitty as my progress marker. So yeah. I also made this, I don't know if that can be considered a finished object, but this is a sensory bottle for my daughter, and I have a little video which will be in a separate video about how to make it if you're interested. She loves it. She keeps playing with it and looking at it. time I've been thinking about what to do with some new yarn that I purchased at Alana's shop, and here it is. I want to show you my acquisitions for this week. They are these two beautiful skeins from Alana from her new shop, and they're dyed by Otaki Dye House, which I have never heard before, but I was really attracted to this skein with this yellow flecks that I would imagine would be, when it's knit up, it would be probably one random yellow stitch in the inside of this dark sky blue. I don't know, it probably will look like Van Gogh's Starry Night. I cannot wait to knit it up to see what it looks like. And this beautiful skein I loved for the rich warm greens and autumn colors. It's very beautiful outside with the trees turning gold and rusty red and with some green pines, and I just thought that this is the perfect color for this weather. So this bad boy is called Forest for the Trees, and you can see all the details here, and it's hand dyed. And this one is called Astrology Calendar, also for ply. So I just really want to start knitting on those to see how they knit up. And oh my god, I want the next dyeing experiment will be something like this. I really want to try to do it, and I'm really wondering how she did it, that right between the yellow and blue, how come it doesn't turn green? I really don't understand. But yeah, exciting. I'm really excited about these two guys. They are awesome. I also purchased the 3mm interchangeable needles for my Haya set. Here they are. But I mean, like, it's one of these. I don't know why these sets don't come with the 3mm ones. But yeah, love these needles. They're awesome. First of all, before I forget, I wanted to share the amazing, exciting news about the website that me and my husband were working on, the Marina Toys. I will put the link below. It's finally finished, and it's going to be launched today. I'm very excited and proud of the work that my husband has done for me. I would love that you went there and looked at it, and you can buy some toys that you can give to your friends. And if you want to share your thoughts about it, I'd be happy if you just drop a couple of lines in the contact form there. So that's the exciting news. Other than that, I want to talk to you about a wool shop that I went to this past Friday. As I told you in the previous episode, in Parnell, which is a part of Auckland, there is a cafe called Stitch and Bitch, and inside the cafe there is a little wool shop section which has reopened. The owner is lovely Alana, that I was happy to meet. She's a designer, knitwear designer, as well as a shop owner, and she's done amazing work with the shop. There is a lot of yarn, squishy and yummy to touch and to drool over, and I have a little bit of footage for you about it. Came to Stitch and Bitch for the party of the opening of the new shop, wool shop inside, and we are coming in. Follow me. think I'm gonna have that. The beautiful Alana, the owner of the shop. It was so lovely to sit there with my friends, and the grand opening was also with some prizes, which unfortunately I didn't stay for because my daughter it was time for her to sleep and we had to go a little bit earlier. But there was a giveaway and also some prizes that somebody lucky got at the end. Speaking of giveaways, this podcast is going to be 2 years old very soon, and I decided that it's time for a giveaway. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what the giveaway is about and what you have to do to take part in it and what the prizes are. That's exciting, isn't it? I cannot believe that it has been 2 years since I started this vlogging podcast journey, and look at that. I've been to how many? 3 different countries, and I've made dolls, I've knitted, I've met so many nice people. I've been selling my dolls in different shops and fairs, and I've met so many amazing people through my podcast and through just, all these events that I've been to. Well, that was all the crafty stuff that I wanted to share with you. Now back to life. What's life like to me, and some life updates. I have been busy trying to put my little baby into a sleeping routine that would allow me to get some free time for myself and for vlogging and crafts, and I think she's been very cooperative and I managed to do it. She's been sleeping better in the past week, and I decided that I'm going to start to make videos a bit more regularly and make them a bit shorter, so that I know if you're a mom and you're watching, you don't have much time to watch, and it would probably be easier if these videos are a bit shorter. I also want to include at the end of this section some questions from you and answers. So if you have any questions about me, my toys, or about some things that you see in the videos, please post them below. I'll be happy to include the answers in the next episode, and hopefully you will find what you are looking for. I've also been looking through my dolls, handmade dolls, and I noticed that I haven't really shown many of them lately, and I wanted to show you this beautiful one. Her name is Olivia, and the name was picked by one of the viewers. This little dolly is now listed in my shop, so why don't you just go there and check it out. I had lots of fun making this doll because most of these dolls, the angels, they're sleepy angels and they have their eyes closed, but this one has them open. And this time I did it with acrylic paint, and the mouth is hand stitched. The hair is acrylic, and the hands can be moved because they have some buttons. So she also has a tiny little nice piggy keeping her company, and I think she will be a lovely, lovely present for someone special that you have in mind. So this and many other toys now are on my website, marinatoys.com.